What if Wolfgang Van Halen could shed exactly 20 pounds before Christmas and still nail his iconic solo? We'll dissect his diet, trainer clash, and the viral cardio trick that sparked the frenzy. Before the holiday rush, Wolfgang stepped onto a studio scale, the needle trembling as the digital readout flashed 215 pounds. The heavy metal scent of leather guitars mingled with the faint hum of amplifiers, while his breath came shallow after a quick warm-up riff. Fans wondered if that weight would throttle his signature high-octave solo on Christmas night. But that's only the beginning. What sparked his drastic change? To kick off his transformation, Wolfgang swapped nightly eggnog for a 15-minute kettlebell circuit, the clang of iron echoing through his kitchen. He blended a protein-rich strawberry smoothie, the cold liquid splashing against the glass as he gulped. The next day, his heart raced like a drum solo, and his muscles tingled from the burn. But did this simple swap really move the needle? And that's just the first tweak. What came next? Enter Rivera, a pro trainer who offered Wolfgang a rock-star regimen. High-intensity interval bursts on a battle rope, sprint intervals on a treadmill, and a strict macro plan. The plan shaved 3 days off the projected loss timeline, but required a $250 gym membership and a set of weighted vests. I felt the sweat sting my eyes as the rope snapped. But could this pricey program survive the holiday budget? With 2 parallel tracks, Wolfgang's frugal kitchen routine and Alex's elite gym protocol, the stakes rose. The kitchen plan cost $0, yet only burned 250 calories per session. The gym plan burned 600 calories, but drained his wallet. As the calendar flipped to December 1st, his weight plateaued at 200 pounds, threatening his stage stamina. Could he still hit the high notes? The viral twist emerged. Wolfgang performed a 30-second snowball cardio burst each morning, sprinting in place while tossing a weighted medicine ball against a wall. The ball's thud echoed like a snare drum, and his heart rate spiked to 180 BPM. This microsession torched 120 extra calories and sharpened finger speed. The data tells a completely different story. Yet the real impact on his Christmas solo remained to be seen. By day 10, the snowball routine translated into faster finger lifts. His fretting hand moved 0.15 seconds quicker per note, a gain musicians call a golden millisecond. The sound engineer recorded a crisp, tighter riff that cut background noise by 4 dB. The difference is absolutely insane, and fans could hear the change instantly. But would this boost survive the final holiday concert? Now compare the before and after footage. The pre-challenge clip shows Wolfgang's shoulders slumped, his breath ragged after a riff. The post-challenge video captures him standing tall, his skin glistening with sweat, delivering a flawless solo that pierces the venue's acoustics. The visual contrast is stark, like night turning into sunrise on stage tonight. But the ultimate test was still to come, live on Christmas Eve. Audience metrics spiked. The live stream peaked at 1.2 million concurrent viewers, a 27% jump from his previous concert. Comments flooded in, with 4,532 fans typing "unbelievable" within the first minute. The arena lights pulsed, the bass thumped, and the crowd's roar echoed like a tidal wave. Yet the pressure mounted. Could the weight loss sustain his stamina for the entire 90-minute set? And then the unexpected happened that changed everything. The snowball cardio not only burned fat, but also increased Wolfgang's lung capacity by 12%, allowing him to sustain longer breath phrases. This extra air pushed his solo up a full octave, 12 semitones, hitting notes previously unreachable. The audience gasped as the high C rang clear, a sound that hadn't been heard since his 2019 tour. But would this newfound power survive the final encore? Comparing the 2022 Christmas solo to the 2023 version, the tempo increased from 112 BPM to 128 BPM, and the note accuracy rose from 93% to 98%. The sound engineer reported a 5 dB reduction in distortion, making the tone crystal clear. The data tells a completely different story about the power of disciplined cardio. Now the question is, can this method work for anyone else? So what can you take away? First, replace one high-calorie holiday drink with a protein smoothie. Second, add a 30-second cardio burst each morning. Third, track progress with a simple scale and heart rate monitor. The difference is absolutely insane when you combine these 3 hacks. Here's what nobody is telling you about sustainable holiday fitness. But there's one final twist you haven't seen yet. Try the 3-step plan for yourself this December and record your own transformation. Document the before and after, share the footage, and tag Wolfgang Weight Loss. The community will rally, and you might just inspire the next viral fitness story. Let that sink in for a second. Your body can change faster than you think in just weeks. And the next chapter? Stay tuned for the ultimate challenge. Beyond the physical, Wolfgang's mindset shifted. He visualized each riff as a calorie burned, turning practice into a mental cardio session. This mental trick boosted his confidence, making the weight loss feel like a natural extension of his music. The data tells a completely different story about the power of visualization in performance. Will you adopt this mental hack for your own goals? Finally, the verdict. Wolfgang's 20 lb loss, driven by a 30-second snowball cardio and disciplined nutrition, proved that a focused micro-habit can overhaul performance. If you replicate the 3-step plan, you'll see measurable gains in stamina and confidence. The next step is yours. Start today, track every rep, and watch the transformation unfold. But wait, there's one more secret we haven't revealed yet. We cover the story's Indian media berries, the fraud, the data, the real numbers. If you want the next behind-the-scenes breakdown of Wolfgang's holiday transformation, hit subscribe and the bell right now.